Oh, well, perfect. We were ambushed. Shaman. Alrighty. For green, go for Wall of Blades and attack that thing. I don't know, let's go for Mighty Blow. It's true, Mighty Blow is better for creatures, and Feint is better for armor targets mm, like humans. Anyways, let's try that Fireball again. Gwendala, Rain of Arrows on that other target. As soon as a Fireball... Can they interrupt my Fireball? Let's see. Will help them with this one. Let me see that Mighty Blow. Hey, they have Ignifox Burst of Flame. 12 and 13. All too easy. Let's see that Mighty Blow. I want to measure the melee damage with my new string. 22. Brutal. Brutal in only one blow. It was a crit. Hey, Gwendala's dead? Yep, she is. Not like it will make any difference, but still. Oh, come on, Gwendala. This has to be a joke. Okay. Fortunately, she can heal herself like that. Come on. Stitch those wounds. Let's go. Easy. I don't think it's worth it to loot these guys. Yeah, not even money. So yes, people, for today, I bet I've analyzed enough. I spent the whole first hour analyzing, so I'm not going to go over all of the differences again. But yes, basically I wanted you to know that story, the difference between Dungeons & Dragons 3.5 and 4.0, how the tabletop game inspired Baldur's Gate and Icewind Dale, and all of the games from with the Aurora engine and everything. Let me check the stream before we continue. And how then it was the opposite. Then World of Warcraft inspired Dungeons and Dragons 4th edition. Indeed. So it's incredible. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Because at the end of the day, the tabletop game is the original one that is derived from the Lord of the Rings, actually. Dungeons and Dragons Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, the first one. And it's incredible how, in the case of 4.0, as we are looking at in Star Wars The Old Republic and World of Warcraft, precisely, the video game industry reverted it and inspired the tabletop game the other way, right? So very, very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. So always keep that in mind. That's why here precisely I have the offline MMORPGs that are 4.0 from World of Warcraft onwards. Because, for example, Ultima Online, this one is an offline version of Ultima Online. This one is a RuneScape. It's a modern version of RuneScape. It's a different game, but it's basically RuneScape. Highly recommend it. It's RuneScape with modern graphics. Previous to World of Warcraft, these were like advanced Dungeons and Dragons. In the case of Lineage 2, it was a bit more like World of Warcraft in that sense, but without the ability rotation, integration efficiency of World of Warcraft. So, yeah, pretty much, people. Interesting how all of these internal mechanisms influenced the different styles of the gameplay mechanics so much throughout the years. Ah, someone is attacking. Oh, we have to help them. I think that won't be a problem. A single one of those beast fireballs should deal with them. Do not engage. Hey, that was fast. How? Wow, how did I cast that so fast? Ah, the casting time has to be the modifier. I bet it has to do with that. Let's go for the other one. Yes, I'm fixated on killing us all. Look at all of that, so much damage. Gwendola, you are in defensive. That's wrong. That's wrong, because then you don't attack. Go for Rain of Arrows. Hit this one. That will... Look at that shit. Yep. I am literally invincible now. Those attacks are quite powerful. Those spells are lethal, huh? They are much more powerful than in Baldur's Gate. That's for sure. I'll just leave them do basic attacks. I think it's more than enough. This is like when I use my damage over time in Star Wars The Old Republic. Okay. Nice. They're all dead. They killed the guy there. Tallon guard. Nobleman. I think the fireball also killed him. I guess. Well, I don't think so. If it was crucial to the story, I would have the game would have told me, right? I don't think so. He has offensive style. Where's your offensive style? What's going on? Probably because you spent all of your endurance. Because each attack with that spends endurance and it's absolutely brutal. It has a high cost. It's very it makes the attacks more powerful, but it consumes the stamina as you fight. Archon. Indeed, my Viking, Germanic Viking friend, I guess. Hey there, for all intents and purposes, we'll be the Roman Empire, you'll be the German tribes, I guess. Yeah, that we are arriving at Germany, pretty much. Did you know that in some cultures the saying, "May you live in interesting times" is used as a curse? It seems to support that intelligent beings value boredom, whereas they fear change. Huh. That's a bit biased. Oh yeah. Pretty much. Who are you? That's perfectly understandable. If nothing changes, nothing bad will happen. Names are just empty words. And speaking of empty words... Oh, he just vanished. Okay. Hey, nice. Hey, there's fog? What on earth? Beautiful effect there. See, we need modern graphics. Yes. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's a smoke or a fog, actually, at this point. People, before we continue, I wanted to finish the pretty much a wrap up of the analysis in the next hour. Pretty much, I've already analyzed it in the previous part of the stream, So we will do. We're pretty much done with the analysis that we have to do today. Don't worry, I'll keep playing. But just so we wrap it up, those four main differences and many more are why 3.5 Dungeons and Dragons is essentially completely different than 4.0. All of these games have internal dice rolls. They have internal dice rolls, and pretty much as I explained in the previous part, every time you perform any action, there's a check. In MMORPGs, the default is having 100 accuracy. It's pretty much focusing on the rotation and the reaction time, and that has a lot of other secondary differences that I also wanted to talk about. Yet there is no hope in fate. I know all too well by now. It seems to be up to me and Falcon Tallon to steer fate back to a more just path, and I would have attempted it long ago if there had been even the slightest possibility of reaching the ogre leader without calling forth his submissive gelding scandals for harsh words. One night I was, well, looks like there's a lot of dialogue. I'll wrap up the rest of the analysis later, then, right as we finish. One night I was out hunting, deep in the woods. Just as I saw my prey before my eyes, some dark foreshadowing seized my heart. I let my prey go and hurried back to my kin as fast as I could. The day had already dawned when I reached my village, and what I saw there in the cold morning light tore my world apart. My king, the houses ransacked and burnt to the ground, whole families, all my friends slain. From that moment onward, my life serves but one goal or aim: to slay these brutes. I'm sorry to hear that. I wish your loss could be undone. Save your pity. It won't restore the old order either. If you are really sorry about what happened to my kin, then help me to serve justice. Follow me. I want to show you something. Lead the way. So as I was mentioning, I have been establishing a direct comparison between Dungeons & Dragons 3.5, 3.5, and 4.0, and the abstract complexity in 3.5 is precisely the internal dice rolls. So what are we still waiting for? Let's take advantage of the opportunity and attack the camp. You do not seem to value your life that much either. This isn't a small band of marauders. This is almost an army. Even with your help, an attack would be suicidal. We would need a lot of warriors to smoke out this nest. How about the town guard of Tallon? Their men are well equipped. The Tallon town guard, you say? Well, if they sent enough soldiers, then we would have a chance. We could simply overrun this camp. Okay, so I have to go back. Be patient, I will show up with them soon. So. The voice there failed. Beautiful scenery, yeah. By the way, beautiful scenery. This graphical technique that was so common back in the early 2000s and late 2000s of just having an image in the background, which is not even 3D rendered. It's absolutely amazing. Let's go back for the town guard, I guess. Let's do them in order. Why not? Why not, people? Let's do them in order. So, pretty much, people, all of the differences that I have been mentioning, from the combat style, from the dialogue, density, the side quest density. Should also be noted that the MMORPG genre has the concept of fetch quests, while this is more story driven. But I highly recommend you both styles. It is true that Baldur's Gate, for example, is way too brutal for a newbie, let's say. And the action-oriented combat of World of Warcraft makes it the best candidate for anyone who wants to appreciate the differences between the two styles. But after analyzing all of those aspects in the previous part, in the previous in the previous part of the stream, basically I wanted to mention that there's room for both of them because they are both amazing. And anyways, they are both much better than Divinity Original Sin and 5.0, that is pretty much as damn as it gets. Ah, we also die. Yeah, I need to be careful with that spell. It's the only way I can die, by getting myself killed. Right. First try. Ah, he's asleep. I need to be careful with that fireball. It's just like in Baldur's Gate. So the only thing that can kill the party is myself. Trailer? That guy's dead. Ah, look at that. The bear knocks down now. We get 3 knockdowns. Okay, I've learned my lesson. That spell is way too powerful and shouldn't be used close to us. Shouldn't be used on ourselves. Critical wounds. Okay. So it also deals critical wounds. It's way too OP. Way too OP, like I could take them on myself. Goldmunty. Take. Remove the poison. Reactivate the summon. It's faster that way. So the bear knocks down automatically. You have an offensive style, right? Yeah, perfect. Come on, regroup. Okay. I need to take into account the power of that spell. So yes, basically there's room for both styles, but yes, I wanted to argument as a conclusion of the topic of analysis of today, which is the internal dice roll system of 3.5 and the comparison with 4.0, because a lot of people modernly are saying that 4.0 was shit, basically, the rule set, and that 5.0 is much better now. 5.0 is absolute garbage, and it simply damned down all of the mechanics so more people could play it. That, by default, lowers the abstract complexity of the gameplay mechanics and makes the game pathetically easy. For example, compare Divinity Original Sin 1, 2, and Baldur's Gate 3. Compare them to Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, and the difference in difficulty is brutal. The same goes for some um, for raids in World of Warcraft. Back then, the difficulty and the coordination is much higher. Maybe you can train me now. So yes, 4.0 is definitely objectively better than all of those. This one. Defensive style 3 shield 415. How much? Alright, but I spent some. Alright, I need more leveling points. No, come with me, please. Here. I found encampment. That's good news, but it looks as if we can't put a stop to the ogre's doings just yet. Major Deep Witch announced it shortly after you left. The town council refused to let even one guard leave the town, purely for security. More player fun will suffer horrible death, but that's mine. Okay. Well then, I'll just have to defeat the ogre on my own first. With all due respect, Eraser, I would advise you against it. Even if we mobilized the entire guard and had your skills at our side, the battle would still present a big gamble. It might look grim, yes, but I firmly believe that there must be a way. Can anyone or anything change the council's mind at all? I've already tried that. Tried to do that. All in vain. If the voice of reason wrapped in the cloak of a subject addresses the high-born gentleman, it often falls on deaf ears. Then I'll persuade the council in your place. Unlike you, I'm not bound by responsibilities and the guard's duties, so I can take more time to change the council's mind. You're probably right on that score, but it'll still won't be easy. First, you will need to gain the trust of all council members who can give it consideration. If I can muster the necessary patience, I'll succeed. Just wait and see. Tell me again which Tallon citizens are council members. The mayor, who is table. Oak reach the merchant. Okay, and you have to find the deant. Okay, so I have to convince them to follow me, so we can kill all of the goblins, and ogres and everything. Okay. So yeah, as a conclusion, Dungeons and Dragons 4.0 that was inspired by World of Warcraft with strict roles. A tank is a tank, a DPS is a DPS, and a healer is a healer. Most of the time there are some variations, but still, they are very strict rules. And people generally in tabletop games, in Dungeons and Dragons 5.0, they in the tabletop game and everything, and in Divinity Original Sin, they want to multi-class their characters like in the original 3, well, the classic 3.5. So which one has the highest abstract complexity? Well, definitely 3.5 Baldur's Gate on Throne of Ball difficulty, and World of Warcraft in the raids. They are both of very high abstract complexity. I would say that Baldur's Gate, um, because of the fact that you rely on luck a bit more, it has more strategic abstract complexity, but then World of Warcraft requires more reflexes with the cooldowns, and getting a perfect rotation is not as brain dead as people think, as I'll show you with Star Wars: The Old Republic on Thursday, so you can see the mistakes that I made last week. I've improved the skill tree. That's why I'm mentioning all of this, because I always wanted to establish a comparison between 3.5 and 4.0 with all of these internal details, because most people don't know that a lot of games and gaming history mimics the tabletop game in a lot of cases. It's basically MMORPG 4.0 and classic RPG 3.5. There we go. A terrible nuisance for sure, but here in Tallon we are still You must allow the guard to attack the camp. Then we can put this horrific episode behind us. Attack the camp, but we need the guards in town. Everything is topsy-turvy here. Kirby topsy-turvy. There's a patch for the Game Boy Advance that's for the 3DS that allows you to play without motion controls. I have to do the ultimate 3DS showcase, people. The preparations for the April Festival are in full swing, and we have a lot of important guests to protect. Do you know what you're asking me? And even if I agreed, the other council members would have to give their consent too. Maybe I could take on one of the guards' tasks. Would you agree then? Do you ever think of at anything else but the April Festival? Mayor, people are dying out there. You must send out the guard. And if I were to send out the guard, who would take care of the problems in Tallon? Then people here in Tallon would die, the Apple Festival would be cancelled, trade would go to hell in a handbasket, and the people here would starve. Maybe I could take on one of the guard's tasks. Would you agree? If you could take some of the burden off of the town guard, I would give you my consent. It concerns a matter of great importance. Do you want to hear about it? Well then, take your time and tell me about it. A wealthy nobleman from the Forest Watch County is currently staying in Tallon to take part in the April Festival. He's a most pious and devout man, and his dearest and most precious possession is a set of elaborately carved ivory figurines depicting the 12 gods. These were stolen from him last night. Of course, it is a great embarrassment to us, and Batro of Oakencat has every right to be angry indeed. Oakencat caught the thief red-handed. It was a Leprechaun who usually causes mischief south of Tallon. If you want my consent to the captain's plans, find the Leprechaun and bring the figurines back to me. Alright, I'll deal with the Leprechaun. Very good. Leave the town by the west gate and turn south immediately. I don't know where I'm going if I've already explored it. It's a very narrow zone. Even before you cross the bridge, just keep following the town wall, and it will lead to a meadow where the Leprechaun usually can be found. Okay. What about the other guy? The merchant. I know it was the... Wasn't it... No, not that one. This one? It was you, right? No. Damn it, I forgot the name of the guy. He was a merchant. Or was it this one? The herbalist? Could it be? Nope. Magister? No. What the hell with it? Let's go with the leprechaun first. Prince Grove, leprechaun. Okay, let's find leprechaun. This one, Oak Ridge. Yes, I have to bother you right now. I'm sorry to have to disturb you, Merchant Oakridge, but it concerns a matter of utmost importance. The Captain of Tallon requests your permission as Town Council member to take action against the Ogre encampment. Ha! I just listened to him as if it was such a simple thing. To be honest, I don't care a hill of beans what the captain wants, but if you were to render a commensurate service, I would be willing to make a concession to the old warhorse in return. Very well, one hand washes the other, as our time is valuable to both of us. I ask you to keep it short. What do you want? Good, good. Come a little closer. This concerns only the two of us, between you and me. It's about private family matters. My son has been having trysts with a common maid servant lately. I haven't heard anything from him since yesterday. Ah, typical rich family problem. And now I'm beginning to suspect that something might have happened to him. Yeah, he's getting late, I guess. I don't know if he escaped. Ask Mother Sweeting if she can give you any leads as far, or maybe she kidnapped him to ask for a bribe. As far as I know, her daughter is the brat that is stealing my son. Bring back my son alive, and the captain can count on my boat. Agreed, I'll see what I got. Very well. Okay, that seems easy enough. Dealing with all of these people. Leprechaun. The leprechaun was outside of town. Let's find him. Let's find him first. I mean, I presume it's here outside. So yeah, basically the comparison that I made between 3.5 and 4.0 is very, very good. Very well, it's very, very comprehensive with all of the details that I just mentioned to you people. So yes, basically I suggest you enjoy both of them, because then a 4.0 still persists in isometric action RPGs in a lot of cases. The fact that the camera is isometric doesn't change the fact. Damn it. Resummon the bear. We spent way too much time with these people. This guy is solving their problems. Alright. I think this is unneeded. Hey, I have a question. Can I apply the strength buff to the bear? That would be interesting. Yes, yes I can. I can apply the strength attribute to the bear.
Welcome to the monastery of Tallon. How can I help you?
Hi there, father. You are a member of the town council, aren't you? It's imperative that you allow the captain to attack the ogre encampment. Send to that there's a lot of the guard on. Maybe the people in it are not directly threatened. Pity that no one here seems to give any thought at all the people live outside. So over the party, if there's something you would do, let's see very well. If it looks as if we managed to enter the town and poison a well, thanks be to Perrine. He was so clumsy about the first citizen to fetch water. You know, the well still can't be used for time being in our recipe. We'll get the point of the music shell. You know what you can do. It's rather rare herb that only grows north of here, near all water sword. And living as if it was now always so dangerous now for a simple DM like me. So if you went, I wouldn't need it. In town guards, perfect. So be it. Brilliant. Farewell. Let's do that. Right. So that's all. Amazing ambience. Amazing ambience. Amazing. Very well done. I love the graphics of this game. A viewer over at YouTube mentioned that old games look better to him. I mentioned this last time, but it was by the end of the stream. That old games look... Well, there's the Leprechaun. Alright, 3 objectives. Isn't a Leprechaun like a goblin? There it is. How about you go over there? Show me the way. And there's a well. The camera. I forgot how shitty the camera is. Oh well. I'll let them automatically do it. So the viewer mentioned to me. Hey, he rotates on its own. That's nice. That's nice. I love how the bear is guiding the way. So a viewer mentioned to me that older games looked better than modern ones in a lot of cases. But when trying to get to why, I replied to him precisely that it has to do... Alright, I can take command from now. There we go. It has to do with amazing reflection for 2008. It's pretty much perfect. But in this case it has to do also with the tint of the game. See that it has a goldish tint to it, this game. Modern games don't have that tint. They always go for kind of like realistic graphics. And while the textures are better than in this game, it is true that a lot of games from the beginning of the 6th generation, for example Advent Rising, Knights of the Republic, Halo 1 and Halo 3 and Halo 2, sorry, they all have kind of like a tone, a filter to the graphics. For example, this one is very gold. It reminds me of precisely Dragon Age Origins, which is another classic RPG. Give the carvings back right now, otherwise you'll be sorry. Are you the Leprechaun? What a droll question. How should I know? He told you and not me. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe in the end I'm even the leprechaun that the village were to. You stole valuable figurines from a nobleman. I'm here to demand his property back in the name of the mayor. Stealing? Who, me? Hmm. What, poppycock? No, I'm just borrowing them, just so, if you know, it's just so boring here. So I thought that if I get people talking about me, someone might come along and play with me. If not a fury hawker, please, please, please. I am to play a game with you. What kind of game? Oh, now that you mention it, I hadn't even thought about it yet. Something with several people, and in any case, it would be best if you went over to carry on. Chaps to go along with it. You know, there's something fun to do. You'll get the shock of your life. Alright, we'll play along. I like seeing how the complete story unfolds. Amazing. I love the graphics of this game. It's it's pretty much a 10 out of 10. Woodcutter.
Today. Need any help?
Oh, it's about the leprechaun. He's driving me mad. But don't worry, he's really quite hard. What is it about it? I'm supposed to play a game with him and to find 3 other people to do with it. Well, I'm not so sure. We have a lot of work here, and besides, whatever you have to do with the leprechaun, pardon, if not absolutely any, his joke can be so well annoying. Here, the fast talk. Trawler. Here. 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 I've invested points already, and this guy should be able to persuade them. Shit. Should be. Well, 5 ducats. Alright, well, whatever. Okay. Well, 15 per man. It's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, well, that's a lot. 45 ducats. That's brutal. Trallardi and I train you in fast talk? No. In human nature and etiquette. Shit. Wrong one. Well, to hell with it. To hell with it, otherwise I have 100 ducats. I mean, I'm going to finish the game with so much money that I don't know why I fucking care about it. Alright, you devil. I brought you the deals that you wanted. The camera here is wrong. If the 3 gentlemen could be so kind and stand over there in a straight line, we can get started. Then we can get started. Now this is intriguing. Oh, yes. Not bad at all. But where does it go from here? Oh yes, on to the deed without further ado. Good, I like now. Now the next thing you have to do is solve this little riddle. And for such a clever fox like you, it shouldn't be hard. As you can see, I have turned our friends here into 3 chickens. I really wanted to turn them into cats, because those are my favorite animals, but somehow I must have gotten something wrong. How silly of me. So, if you manage to turn all 3 of these boring chickens into amusing cats, you won the game and get the reward. The thing with the transforming is child's play. You only need to touch one of the animals and it turns into another one at once. The chicken is followed by a cat, then a dog, and a pig after that. And to crown it all without peer, the final pet gets you a baby deer. when when the next when next the phone you do touch when the next phone that you touch for follow and you hear squawk clack is the easiest thing in the world. Chicken, cat, then dog and pig and deer. So cat, dog, pig, no, chicken, cat, dog, chicken, cat, dog, pig, and baby deer, so it's 5. Chicken, cat, dog, pig, deer. Stop, stop, not so fast. There's a teeny catch to this thing, otherwise it would be a pretty tiresome game. So one of the enemy, the other two will change back to the previous level. So the other ones revert back. The other two will change back to the previous level. So if one of them is already a cat, you touch one of the others, then the first one will change back into a chicken again. If you manage to turn all 3 into cats at the same time, then you have won the game. You'll have it in no time. Just wait and see. No, get to work. Alright, I'm saving for this shit. Okay. Can I touch from here? So. And it goes back. Okay. They all need to be cats. Ah, this one affects the other one here. So this one is technically adjacent to this one. Alright, pig. No, dog. Then it goes back to cat. Okay, it's a game of stacking. It's been a while since I've done a puzzle like this. So, dog, pig. Wouldn't it be like this? Ah no, but it affected the other one on the left. Aha. Okay. Alright. No, stay here. No, stop bothering. No, don't touch them. Don't touch them. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Like this. I upgrade this one and I lower this one, and that should be it. Alright, but it affected the other one. Shit. True. I don't know why I still believe that they only affect the ones, the adjacent ones. No, stay there. No, what are you doing? Alright. Stay right on top of them, so you don't move. I love how the camera, amazing sky. Look at that sky, people. It's incredibly amazing. Huh? See the details that they added. They the clouds there are kind of like handcrafted. Nowadays, you don't get skies like those in video games. So it affects. I know, but this one didn't affect the other one. No. Here. You should go back to... Okay. Okay, so it only affects if... It only affects it if it's at least cat. So the lowest level is not affected, right? Like, see, they were not affected. Okay. So we get this one to the highest. Uh, like that. There we go.
What a terrible experience. Yeah, I still feel very strange. I know one thing, though. I won't touch any meat again in the near future.
What was that all about just now? I don't care for such pranks at all. I was already worried that I would have to spend the rest of my life as a dog or even end up as a chicken in a pot. What were you thinking when you got mixed up in this, River? I paid you to do this. Now just calm down again. It was not all that bad. I have been turned back into your old self. Nothing happened. Hope you regard from the fright quickly. I paid you. Oh, I should have known that the scamp had something like that planned. Basically, nothing bad happened, but I don't want her to go through like that. If I really caused you so much trouble, then I'm sorry. Very well, not really, but it was such a comical prank. You'll see in a couple of divine cycles. Even you dimwits will be laughing about it. Besides, I have a little... Oh, you'll see. About the miniatures, of course. 12 was fear for the poor major deep witch pity. Now I have to see what else. What do you need the ivory for anyway? Try a new alchemy recipe. Of course I couldn't conjure it all by magic too. It wouldn't be the same. Are you an alchemist? A leprechaun that practices alchemy. Now I've seen everything. So like that I lose a lot of money? Well, really? Look at this. Oh, an alchemist called Aurelia gave me this recipe. Something about it. Oh, it's the only way to finish the quest. If you just attack him, you never finish the quest. You just had to exchange the manticore. Yeah. Tell me something. Oh, it's the only way to finish the quest of the special potion. Oh, it's a very long quest from the beginning of the game. If you kill it, you never get to finish the quest. I bet it's a lot of experience. Well, nice, nice, nice. In the end, it was worth it. But how? This is masterclass um questing quality because people the quest about this potion that this guy can solve it is you get it at the beginning of the game pretty much as you arrive in Ferdok. As you arrive at Ferdok, it's pretty much at the beginning of the game. Seems to be a pretty good alchemist. She has the wherewithal to work on recipes like this one. Maybe I should go visit it. So, there you go. Look at that already. Okay. With this formula, give her, like from alchemist. I know I have to be. Alright, it's the only way to do it. Okay, that was an unexpected turn of events. This is masterclass level design and questing design. This quest is right. You get it right at the beginning of the game. I would have never expected it. It gives that realism of being in a real fantasy world where solutions work like that, like the it creates a realistic scale of the world population in the game. I don't know if you get what I mean. People basically that it feels much more realistic to find a solution for that problem in such a remote way, such a remote location, and in a long way when compared to when the quest started, than like what we have nowadays, that they are all kind of like precisely in Dungeons and Dragons 4.0 fetch quests in which you just go to a very near area to your location and finish it easily. The duration of this quest is a masterclass in level design that we don't get nowadays. For example, developers wouldn't be able to connect the dots because it increases the abstract complexity of the level design, because they had to think about getting all the way over here at a very later point in the development cycle of the game, in which they could fix that. They could connect the dots and allow the player to finish the quest. The abstract complexity of the quest design is higher. Very well done. Very well done. Your daughter, or rather, I would hear on the merchant's son. Daughter, but she hasn't done anything. She has always been a good child. She's not, they are secretly a couple. Yes, they are. I've told her over and over she should not get mixed up with that thoughtless lad, that it could never end well. His father would never consent to their marriage. Why doesn't he come himself if he wants to cause trouble? He really paid you to drive those two apart. Please don't do anything to my daughter. Sorry. You can put your mind at rest. No one wants to do you or your daughter any harm. I only want to know if you can tell me where you have been meeting of late. Merchant Oak Ridge namely is worried about his son because he hasn't seen or heard from him in a unusually long period of time. Niame thinks I'm stupid and don't know what she's up to all day. Nowadays they often meet at the old Boron's field within the town walls because it's always very quiet there and hardly anyone ever passes there. Even at the moment was the Crypt, even if they don't have any there. Okay. Maybe they could be in trouble in that crypt. And then I need the Mandrake there. Should have gone for that right from the beginning, people. Should have gone for that right from the beginning. So, isn't that the Dragon God of Aventuria has 4 arms? 4 very small arms. Oh, interesting. This game is also very similar to Dragon's Dogma, huh? In the sense of the cycle of heroes. Ah, there we go. Now we can enter that shit. There we go. Let's make sure that the two little bastards didn't get themselves killed. All right. Kiwis, where are ya? There's a bit of music recycling, but it's okay. It was usual back then to do kind of like one theme for dungeon. Amazing god race, amazing smoke as you walk. Ah, skeletons. Don't worry. These guys are a joke. Don't you worry. Knock both of them down. Indeed, formation. I'll need to strategically place my party members to cast that fireball and kill them all at the same time. So Well, I have a better idea. Go for the Inferno Vacuum. Gwendala, get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, you have to be kidding me. They are going for Gwendala because of the AI mob. Kill that one. Please cast that shit once and for all. There we go. Damn it, Gwendala. Save her. Does she have she has no fastness of body. I forgot about the I forgot about the buffs. What? They could knock down Traldar? Gwendala is one thing, but Traldar is a totally different story. Okay. Gwendala, get up. Fastness of body, right now. At least some basic protection. Rain of arrows. Foregreen. Reckon. Now they knocked me down. This is a fucking freaking joke. I've had enough of you. They are very weak against light attacks, probably. That one is dead. That bear hits like a truck. For him here. What? What? Gwendala, kill here and here. How are we doing? Good. $22 single strike. Amazing. Okay. Alright, surround that guy and kill him. Thunderbolt. Faint. They recover endurance very fast now. Why don't you have defensive combat? Run out of energy. There we go. Good. Alright. The physics were a bit bagged there. Look at that sword. Okay. Regroup, people. Regroup. Let's apply our buffs before they kill us all. Defensive style. You go back to offensive style. Attribute strength. Eye of Eagle. Nicely done. And resummon the bear. Okay. Save. Continue. That should be it.
So many enslaved undead souls. We must free them from their suffering.
Yeah, Wendell, I'm a bit more worried about the human beings about to get killed in here. In my case, but well. Oh, there's a trap. You think I fucking care? Okay, well, whatever. Think I fucking care about a shitty trap like that? Then you are very, very wrong. That's it. Nice particle effects. Nice particle effects there. Good. Okay. That one is not locked. FBI, open up. Calm down, child. I'm here to help. Help me, thanks be to the 12. Please, you must help Olfing. He's still down there in the depths of the crypt. Suddenly all the corpses started creeping out of their graves everywhere. Then Olfing pushed me through the door and told me to run away and get help. But in panic I got lost and had to hide here from these living horrors. I implore you, you must help him. Every moment could be late. Don't worry, we'll find you, sweetheart, but first tell me what happened here. Ah, who comes? Oh, please. Hey, very good camera angles. Pretty good, pretty good. Oh, please don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. What is this? There's not a lot of room here to maneuver. If I cast a fireball spell, we are all going to die, the girl included. So, yes. Wendella, just... aim shot, help me here. $14, $21, magnificent. That one is a bit more resistance. Damn it, Wendella, get out of here. You don't help me fighting in range. If fighting in melee, when a ranged character fights in melee, it gets a huge penalty in this game. Can you kill him, Forgrim? Damn it, that guy wants to kill Gwendolyn. We'll have to kill it ourselves. Forgrim, knock him down. That's right. Traldar? How about a mighty blow? Dead. Dead. Ooh, those attacks were brutal. Alright, they keep coming. Windmill. Wall of Blades. Strength. And you, once again. Offensive combat, there you go. I bet there's more of them coming. That one is going to die very fast. Oh well. He survived a lot of the attacks. Very well. Time to join them in pummeling that guy. My orders, you say? My orders are that you should... What's that? Wendella, abort. Abort, 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 abort. Abort that, target that one. I'll deal with it. Distribute yourselves. Though that one is dead. Attack there. Attack there. Time to test my... This will lower the stats. Well, anyways, there. Wendella will. I think Rain of Arrows deals more damage. Should have gone for Mighty Blow, perhaps. Alright. Look at that. That was easy. Oh, good distribution, good distribution. Shit, there's another one. I need to cover all 3 spots, because otherwise they'll attack Gwendolyn, and that's what I want to avoid. How are you doing there, Traldar? Okay, nice shot. Nice shot, Gwendolyn, but you are out of endurance now. Fortunately, she has astral energy as well. No, help me with this one. See, this is what I meant. Now I'm out of both resources, and I can still be efficient in combat thanks to my extra strength. No. No, don't let them get to Gwendolyn. No. Send Traller. Send Traller. Okay, obey my orders. Kill this one. Damn it. You failed the shot. Oh well. Out of endurance. Yeah, Forgrim is not going to die that easily. Nice. Look at that. 12. Not bad. 11, 8, 9. Nice. That bear. Easy. Not bad. There you go. They're all dead. We'll rescue him. Tell me exactly what happened again. It's all my fault. Olfing suggested we leave Tallon because his father would never consent to him marrying me. But I didn't want to leave before we were joined as husband and wife. Olfing had the idea of giving me a ring that he had found here. A ring? One kind of ring, he said. It was the merchant's ring, the one who is buried here. Olfing twisted it off his finger. Ah, not good, not good. Looting tombs, even though I said he shouldn't do it, but he wouldn't listen to me. And when he took the ring from the hand, the merchant's corpse stood up and grabbed it. I was so shocked that all I could do was run away. Okay. Then we don't have any time to lose quickly now. Where's Olfing? Olfing was taken prisoner by that horrible monster. In the crypt here. In the crypt with the iron gate. I have the key to it. Here, take it, please, Harry. Let's go. Alright. Let me reactivate my buffs, because that was a long combat. Yes, this is another one of the perks of... Hey, I didn't use my new ability here. What's this? This one. Ah, it's very short, that burst. Right. Easy. Finishing these 3 requests is taking much more than I thought. I bet it's this thing. Alright, halt. Damn. He's dead. Can we talk this? We should be able to talk this. You seem to be a very, very courteous skeleton. Don't interrupt my reading. Leave the boy alone at once. Why should I? It was he who did not leave me alone, so he will have to pay for it. His body should be an adequate price. I do not negotiate with undead. I will send you back now to the lower hells that you ascended from. Threaten me, die. Okay, very well. Straightforward, right to the point, just as I like it. Alright. Here there's not a lot of room. Here I don't have to worry about killing the boy, it doesn't even have a health bar, so... Back of the formation. Should do it. And knock down that idiot. Windmill, and knock down this idiot. Gwendola, prepare a rain of arrows. Right here. We'll attack. Shit. We might need the fireball, huh? We might need the fireball here. He just sent Gwendola to sleep. And those are very heavily armored targets. Focus damage. Here we should be able to see the rounds. Yes, here you, with the console you can see the rounds. Half agility successful, knockdown resisted. Ah, they tried to knock me down. Mighty blow luck against skills has a full head. Look at that, you have everything. We don't need it, we're pros. Go fireball. Very well done. You still have offensive stuff, right? Keep going. Ah, they killed my son. No, shit, they knocked me down as I was going to finally cast the spell. This putrid scam. Right. What's the health bar of that thing? 200. Right. That's why... Oh shit. That piece of... Yep, this fight was not well executed. I should have gone for the fireball and kill them all at once. I have a better idea. Let me cast my fucking spell. If you don't mind. No, there's no way I'm casting that. No. Ah, the only way you have to win is by knocking them down. Like that. It's part of the artificial intelligence. Let me cast that spell. If I can cast that spell, I can kill them all at once. No. This is a stupidity. How am I supposed to kill them? Get out of there. Get out of there. And they follow me. God darn it. And they fucking follow me. It's a perma stun. Cast it. Cast it. Idiots. No. No, there's no room to maneuver. Classic influence of the level design on the gameplay mechanics. I think it's the first time in a very, very long while I actually get killed. Very, very lucky rolls, by the way. Very, very lucky rolls. Those rolls were very lucky. Heal me. Because that single guy knocked me down so many times. When... Wait. Yes, we know. Well, at least you will put up a fight. Prepare to die. I got enough of you. That's it, you're all dead. I've had it with you. I've had it with you. Go ahead. Go straight for the Necromancer. Borgrim. Come over here. Tallon. There, and hit that one. Have offensive style, right? Why don't you have offensive style activated? It's... Borgrim, get out of there. You. Rain of Arrows. That one. Has to die. Rain of Arrows. So you like knocking people down? With my pleasure to do the same with you. Tallon, it would be amazing if you would get out of there. They're about to be blown to bits. Go ahead. Oh, you run out of energy. Resummon. Helpful pull right here. That's it. Perfectly executed, if you ask me. Look at that. I hit all targets, but not Borgrim and Tallon. Would you look at that? Ah, they are lowering the damage of my tanks. Okay, no matter. Here, looks like they need... We'll go for this one. So, in the end I needed that spell. Looks like the difficulty is ramping up nicely. Okay, if you don't have those spells, it can be a bit tough, this fight specifically. Borgrim, Mighty Blow, we need to dish out damage. Tallon. For the windmill. Passive combat. Mighty Blow here. Come on, resummon the... Someone's burning. Go for the other one. You resummon, right? You already resummon. Perfect. Go for that one. Borgrim, knock down that guy. Knock down the Necromancer before he casts any more spells. Knock him down, Borgrim, come on. He resisted a knockdown. Okay. Try it again. Try it again. Looks like they don't have enough. Cast another one there. Looks like they didn't have enough yet. Very Gwendola. Good. That's the spirit. They're both almost dead. Very well, Foregreen. Nicely done. Get out of there now. What a terrible angle. Very well. Hey, this is turning out to be a very good fight. Hey, what? He summoned more of them? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Ah, you don't have defensive style. That's a pro. Idiots. Thunderbolt on that guy. Double Thunderbolt on that guy. What are you doing? Mighty Blow, focus damage. Oh, this is turning out to be a pretty good fight, huh? I might have overestimated these idiots. Nice hit, Traldar. That guy hits like a truck. Where's Foregreen? He's knocked down, I believe. Ah, no, he's asleep. He's asleep. See, for example, now. Perfect aim shot. Just kill them once and for all. Ah, they killed the summon. Out of mana. Another asleep. What shit. That was almost a one-hit kill. I definitely underestimated this guy. That Necromancer has some powerful spells. Shit. Knockdown, you as well? No, that sleep is so long. Knockdowns, sleep. Anything else that you want to give him? Oh shit. Shit, Wendelai's dead. Doesn't he run out of astral energy like, you know, we do? Come on, Traller. Nicely done. Scored 1 for the team. $38. Ah, he's very vulnerable to melee attacks. I should have targeted this guy first. Knock him down from behind. Forward. Let's go. Oh, look at that. I'm also up and running. I'm ready for Plum Bomb Heavy Arm that will lower his stats. Alright, Traldar. He killed Traldar as well. But that's not going to help you. Mighty Blow. Knockdown, come on. He's in me. Oh my freaking god. Another knockdown. This has to be a joke. Oh wow. Oh come on, he's a mage. He should be shitting melee. Besides, with Plum Bomb Barm, it's even worse. Looks like I'll have to use a magic shield. It's been a while since the game 13 now. Can you kill that guy once and for all? Do you have defensive style for him? Final. Do not use any more abilities. Act like a tank. What? All misses. Go ahead. 0? But knocked down? Shit, what's that? That thing is dealing extra damage. I have the upper hand. Both of them have shields. They have double parries. You have to be kidding me. Stupid knockdowns. Give me a magic shield. That way we will be invulnerable to magic. So it will be all melee. Okay, damn it, Forgrim is dead. Shit. God damn it, I cannot believe this shit. Should have killed that guy first. And I have the advantage because, you know, this guy has no shield and I have 2 parries. I underestimated this scam. God damn it. Looks like I'll go for a double fireball. I'll go for a double fireball. I didn't take this guy seriously. And clearly he's pretty good. Okay, okay, scam. Okay. Oh, you have to be kidding me. Where is it? Fix that shit. Now I have to wait. I'll save here so I don't have to do that again. That stupid trap. I am sick of this shit. Oh, actually, I'm happy that... Actually, I'm happy that the game does present a challenge. The game does actually present a challenge. We'll go with Magic Shield this time. So, I can go... Looks like I did pull some punches. Not this time. What? Magic Shield, you get out. Focus on that imbecile. Knock him down.
Formation.
Magic Shield? Is this a joke?
A dwarf stands by his word.
So, you skip the round. Oh my fucking god, you are not casting. Idiot. Well, no matter.
Sonya.
No matter.
Yes. For Rondra and
26, he's taking a lot of damage. Why are you not casting? Cast? Get out of there. The fire will kill him. Nicely done, Trolldor. Oh no. Take him there. One of you. Let me see the aggro. Where the aggro is going. Alright, Trolldor. You'll be the beacon.
Sonya.
Just make sure that thing dies. Go, Plum Plum. No, attack this one. Just a little bit more. Traldar will be like. Don't move. Don't move. Will be like the. No. They were all dead. They were all dead. Come on. They were all fucking dead. Knocked me down on the very last second. Bunch of us. Come on. God damn it. They were all fucking dead. One more second and they were dead. One more second and they were dead. Well, at least now I know what to do. You. Start casting. Don't waste time. Gondola. Rain of arrows. Knock that guy down, please. There we go. Thank you, Troller. Now I see that the spell casts almost immediately. Traldar, get out of there. Oh well. Very well. Careful, that thing is still alive. Attack him from behind. Knock him down. Hey, the fire wake foreground map. That's also a very good way to fix that. You think I'm going to stop? You'll have to think again. If you think I'm fucking going to stop, then you are wrong. Kill that thing. Not a single more spell. Then I will heal the other two guys. Is he knocked down? No. He's already dead. Okay. For him here. And let him keep fighting there. Next one is going to hurt. No, what are you doing? Ah, you casted it, right, okay. Everyone is in full aim. Well, to be honest, I don't know what I would have done without those new spells. I don't know what I would have done. Without those spells, this fight would have been impossible. Where am I? Well, you are in a very crispy room with a lot of fireballs. In the overage family, the worst is overall for you, so. I remember in the ring and suddenly there was Undead and Niame. Where's Niame? She's okay.
Ulfing, you're alive! I almost died of worry.
Oh, Neum, I was so worried about you. Many thanks. How could I be so careless and foolish? Neum nearly paid for it with her life.
Be a bit more careful. It's alright now. Insight is better than no insight at all. You had better stand your ground in the future instead of hiding in dark crypts. This is a good advice. I'll go to my father at once and tell him to his face that I will marry him, whether he likes it or not. Life's more than managing banal wealth. We'd better leave right away. Aren't you ready yet? I want to look around the crypt a little more. As you wish, please don't leave me here alone. Okay, we have to score them out, but first I want to measure. Yeah, the fire wasn't that bad for them. The other guy certainly suffered a bit more of damage. Old letter and magic staff. Old letter. Let's read it. The letter was written in a woman's handwriting. Is there such thing as man and women's handwriting? It is largely illegible and disintegrating. Yeah, maybe because of the size of the hands. Generally, we have larger hands, so the style of the writing, a professional people a person who dedicates to understand those, the calligrapher, I guess, can pretty much tell that. Why are you always being so dismissive of me lately? I miss you very much. I can feel the disease ravaging my body. Put some room between you and your ambitions before they become your undoing. Sing and think of the good times that we have had and the love between us is. And that's it. That's all he wrote. Oh, poor guy. Well, let me see. Ooh, I bet you have pretty good loot for healing potions. Ha, yes. Not like we need those. Yes. 3.5 Dungeons and Dragons also involves a lot of consumables.
Yes.
I don't feel okay without my bear running around. We have old battle axe. Oh well, whatever.
Shall we set off now?
Yes. Let's get out of here. That was a very good fight, huh? Without my fireball, I don't know what I would have done. Probably that would have been impossible. That would have probably been impossible without area of effect damage. Yeah, you're alright. Eraser saved me from the undead and freed Ulfrin from the clutches of the undead magician. An undead magician here in Tallon? You two will have to tell me all about that. Come on, Ulfrin. And you two, Nyame and Mother Sweeting, I'm inviting you all to my house in celebration of the day, and we can talk about everything else there. Does that mean? What precisely that means regarding you remains to be seen. First and foremost, you will get a just punishment because you put yourself and others in danger, Mistress Sweeting and I were just sick worry about you. See, they have something in common now. Don't be too hard on the boy, esteemed Mr. Ogridge. After all, everything turned out well. Thank you for your invitation, but first I have to see to my market stall. Again, I'll come and join you in a couple of hours. You don't surely want to have a rest first. Right, so you said my son, my thanks, I'll keep my prayer and give you the captain. Very well. Glad it all turned out bright and happy in the end. I need to still get the Mandrake for the Dorian. For the Dorian of Tallon. Okay. That was very good. That skeleton put up a very, very good fight. Much more than Mother Radzinski. It was the most powerful boss yet. But think of it this way, people. Without that area of effect fireball, it would have been pretty much not impossible. If we all focused, maybe if I could knock down the skeleton, I could have pulled it off in the end, but I would have needed to, you know, crunch numbers a bit more. Because then I could just individually target the normal warriors there and we could have worked something out. But yeah, it definitely sped up the process. Where do I find the Mandrake? Oh, to hell with it. There you go. I've clicked enough. I've clicked enough, people. Very, very good boss fight. Very, very good. Took me some tries. That's good, because the difficulty of the game is what I was complaining the most about so far. So, pretty much. Pretty much. What time is it? Ah. Ah, yeah. Almost. A quarter to almost. 22 to 9. Perfect. Perfect. We're keeping up a very good pace. Keeping up a very, very good pace here. On Thursday, people, we'll play, of course, Star Wars: The Republic, Dungeons & Dragons 4.0 precisely. And let me adjust this so it's a bit better. Dungeons & Dragons 4.0. I have a new build. Well, not a new build. It's the same skill tree, but a different rotation of the Madness skill tree that I want to show you, that I bet very few players actually understand it. Because at first sight, the classic death field is better than death brand, but no. I've been able to deal a massive amount of damage in PvP and everything with... Oh, I see trouble up ahead. Let's go, this cannot be worse than that last mission. What else? Attribute of a strength. Ear of a lynx. Attribute of dexterity. Ah, you should have also applied the attribute of a strength to the bear. I wonder what comes after the bear. I mean, what's more lethal than a bear? A dragon? What is it going to give me? A small wyvern? Or what? Like, I could imagine animals more powerful than the boar originally. This one allows you to control the area of effect, so you can control it more or less like that. Yep, those area of effect attacks are very, very good.
At your command. Keep close behind me.
A dwarf stands by his word.
Knock that one. Knock that one. There's one very positive thing I should mention about this game specifically. First, the artificial intelligence enhancement mod is very, very good. Because you could see that they were targeting me all the time appropriately. Without that, it would have been first try, basically, because I could have easily casted my shit, my spells very, very, very fast. It would have been way too easy. Ah, if you press... Wait, I think that if you press... Let me check something. Yeah, if you just press the number, it automatically casts. It's much faster like that, I don't know why. So we'll just do it like this from now on. Yeah, I forgot about it. That way you can cast your abilities much faster. Well, not like I need abilities right now. That's done. Where's the Mandrake? Should be over here. Isn't it that one? Yeah, the Mandrake. Gold Moon? Yeah, for this you need a herbalism, right? Yep. Who cares? I mean, if I had I spent harpies? Oh yes.
Aye, are you following me? Ha! My Angro's spear.
Simon,
If I cast a spell there, it will hit them from the back of their formation, I guess. Amazing particle effects, huh? Yeah, well, that was a bit off. I need to work on that. Very, very good. Huh? Very, very good if you ask me. Start healing yourself. These won't last a lot. Oh. Change that. I changed my mind there. Oh, that's me. Okay, okay. What are you doing? They're just harpies. Stop moving. There we go.
Yes, very well. Semicircle.
Semi? I would say semi-circle. Like semi is without pronunciation in Spanish. Semi. But it has to do with the accent as well, right? Thunderbolt failed. Well, there. It's the first time I failed the spell. There, the dice roll was shit.
yes,
What are you gonna do? It should do it. There. Good. We still have all of the... What's this place? Ah, right, the... Isn't this the stuff that actually kills you? Isn't it? The stuff that actually kills you? Or not? Where are we going? Dwarf chamber? Well, do we have any negative effect? No. Nice, it's like water. Okay. Can I keep going? What am I getting into here? Water. Well, that was a very positive fight, the one with the skeleton, because I could finally verify that the game somehow is properly adjusting the difficulty. It's properly adjusting the difficulty. It was way too easy previously. Up until now. Now you're kind of like required to take into account area of effect, at least. Oh well, it gives you all of the merchants right before you try that mission, huh? It's kind of like a test run for you to truly
one with the moment.
to truly learn the mechanics. To learn the mechanics of the new spells. It ensures that you can pick that specific encounter against the skeleton. Hello, anyone here? So, dead end. Alright. That has to be the entrance to the dwarves. I couldn't enter that zone. Then I will come back if no other quest leads me there. Because the zone seems mysterious and important, I guess. Good, good. that boss fight was very, very good. I'm very, very pleased with it because, as I said, otherwise the game is way too easy, and I hate that. That destroys the abstract complexity of the gameplay mechanics. So we got the Mandrake, we got everything. So why is it that you have to get out of the city like this just to get the stuff? Very beautiful zone, huh? By the way, very, very beautiful zone. How they designed it, the artistic design of this game is amazing. It's absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. I love how precisely Germanic it feels. It feels like Switzerland or Germany all the way. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. As a kid, I would have to go to the temple first. As a kid, I would go several times to a villa that precisely my family had, and and it was pretty much like this. I don't know if it was, what was it? The name Tyrolese? Well, I don't know, like something like that. It was pretty much a Swiss village like this that we have here in Argentina. It's pretty much like a forest, and you have logs like this, or well, yeah, pretty much like this one. So very, very, pretty much the same. Pretty much the same wood cabins like this, houses like this. Very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. This is how medieval Switzerland and Germany, all of that zone of Central Europe looks like. Huh? Looked like back in medieval ages. Sorry, looked like. And there are still some that keep that.
How can
I have the herb, your reverence. Excellent monster, and better than the guard would have managed in town. You're assured of my body, Razor. I'd like to say something else. Tell me about your deity. I don't know what I could tell you that you don't already know, but nevertheless I would please satisfy your curiosity. As one of the 12, she is the Perenai or something like that, goddess of the healing arts, plant cultivation, also Aventuriani. The 10th moon in the Aventurian year is dedicated to Perenai, to her alone, and nearly all of Aventuria's inhabitants pray to her in one way or the other. The animal that symbolizes her is the stork, popular, which in popular mythology inserts seed into the ground with its long bill. The plants sacred to her are the apple tree and garlic. Oh, I don't know how can anyone eat garlic, I hate it. And as you can see by my robe, her sacred color is green. Something else? The people here are talking about a beast. Can you tell me more about it? Mayor Deep Witch always says that it's all only the farmers' idle gossip, and that the problems here are only being caused by the goblins. Whereas it should be noted, the goblins are starting setting in here only after the guard was ordered back to Tallon. It seems as if fear of the enemy caused more problems than the enemies themselves were even able to generate at first. Yeah. On the other hand, no one has ever seen the beast face to face, and therefore it seems to be nothing more than a figment of the people's imagination. How do you see the matter? Give me your opinion, Reverend. Well, we can't rule out the possibility that a monster is really on the loose here. After all, this is a fantasy world setting. Many people here believe that it involves a punishment from the gods, but I don't accept that. The gods are not that vengeful and petty. The gods' revenge? Do the gods even have a reason for revenge? An old story, but you don't have to concern yourself with that. Fast talk. This one? No. Okay, I'm sick of that fast talk check. I'm beginning to get sick of that fast talk check. What's the point of this shit of human nature and etiquette when the only one that fucking matters is that fast talk? I got enough of this shit. I'll have to dump. I could increase the stats here. Yeah, but 4-wheel doesn't need them. It won't make much of a difference, and this will. Come, I'm sick of that shit. I'm sick of that shit. Sick. You. Alright, now I cannot talk to him. Should have done that 2 seconds ago. Definitely. Should have done that 2 seconds ago. Two seconds ago. I'm sick of that shit. Alright, enough. There's nothing in here. Let's go back. Sorry, I'm sick of that. We are doing that again. This is worth it. There we go. There we go. I'm sick of that shit. Fast talk. I don't care for haggle. As long as one of them has that talent, it's more than enough. I wonder what's the command to reorganize the party. I don't know if it was shift or control. Well, I don't know. I don't care. Then I will see to it. I definitely upgraded my skill tree this time. Beautiful, beautiful zone here. As I was mentioning, this is like real central Germany. And South Germany as well, and Switzerland. All of that zone is very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Like I remember it took this cabin, this villa that I mentioned to you that I would go as a kid. It is pretty much they had to put in a lot of effort to make it look like this, which was kind of like natural for that zone. Basically, very, very beautiful. This style is Germanic Nordic style. It's kind of like the opposite of our Roman or old school Italian Roman style. Ours is kind of like more rigid. It's more durable. It's more durable. It was always more durable. Roman constructions and Roman engineers were always the best. Our Latin legacy. You know that it's wrong to call South Americans. It's not wrong. You can call anyone however you like. It's just that it's kind of like exactly the it's because of completely different reasons that calling um, a lot of South Americans, Latin Americans, correct. It's because it's actually derived from Rome, not from Spain in that sense. A lot of people know it. I don't care. I think people who care about how they are called have insecurity problems, and they should have those treated. Like, I don't give a shit. Latin, South American. In that sense. You could also call me European because of Italian citizenship. You could also call me Italian, Spaniard. Spaniard would also technically be correct. Because it's the mix is so huge that pretty much I know that all of them are correct, but it is true that the Latin is actually it should actually be a reference to the Roman Empire, not to the Spanish Empire, because the Spanish Empire wasn't the origin of Latin, kind of like descendants, like the descendants of that race, of the Roman race, in that sense. It's not Drakensang Online. Hello, Warsong AK. Yes, I know. It's the first Drakensang. I've explained it several times on stream. I've explained it several times on stream to several other viewers. It's the original one. It's Drakensang 1, The Dark Eye. It's a classic RPG, Dungeons and Dragons 3.5. Then it was Drakensang This game is Drakensang the Black Eye. Indeed, indeed. This one is Drakensang 1 the Black Eye. G. Yes, the second one is Drakensang the River of Time, and then it's the Drakensang Online would be the third one. I play Drakensang Online 1. You mean, yes, the one from the category. I've explained it several times. I streamed this one in this category because the original one it's way, way too old. Indeed. 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 Yes, I had other viewers also that played Drakensang Online indeed. And I think it's a very, very interesting experiment to showcase the first one. I do metaphysical analysis and I'm loving this game. It's very very ahead of its time. Very very ahead of its time. I don't know if you played it, the Black Eye, the original. It's based on the tabletop game. It's kind of like a German interpretation of Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know if you played this one. Besides, I'm playing it with an enhanced artificial intelligence mod, so they are smarter. It's like Baldur's Gate. It's like Baldur's Gate precisely. Like Icewind Dale, like Knights of the Old Republic, and Dragon Age Origins. Very very good. Don't know if you played it. Indeed, it's a dark eye. Very, very good. I have heard your reverence. Excellent, most excellent. I have the guard that would have managed to do it, and you are sure of my vote. Perfect. Yeah, the fast talk. The fast talk. Of course, what would you like to talk about? Tell me about your deity. As you can see, it has a whole role-playing system around it. Around it. Very, very good. Tell me about the beast. This one. The Mayor Deep Witch says that it's only pharmaceutical gossip and problem. Well, there should be noted the goblins started settling the battle. If a fear of the enemy caused more problems than enemies themselves. Alright, we just read this one some seconds ago. How do you see the matter? Well, you can rule the possibility of that a monster is really on the loose. Yeah, I played Black Eye 2. It's a good game. You mean real tabletop? You got to know the tabletop game or this one? This one is the PC game. Because yeah, it's based on the tabletop game basically. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you play this one, well, I'm playing it for the first time. Playing it for the first time. I played because I love Baldur's Gate and classic RPG games in general, party-based games like those. And it's a perfect. This game is amazing. It's a perfect incarnation of 3.5 Dungeons and Dragons. And well, for example, today I did all of the differences. I analyze different aspects of the gameplay mechanics, the level design, the influence of the level design on the gameplay mechanics. For example, the fact that a narrow passage, for example, doesn't give you a lot of room to maneuver and cast spells. I fought a very powerful Necromancer some minutes ago, and it was a perfect incarnation of the influence of the level design on the gameplay mechanics. Because I got knocked down a lot of times, and I couldn't cast the spells. It's a very, very well balanced game. Very, very good. I don't know if the second one is even better, the River of Time. And then it had some expansions, I think. The Philosopher's Stone, something like that. There are some expansions for the second one. So let's see if that fast talk check works. Ah, and I have it at the maximum failure. Oh well, whatever. And I have it at the maximum, people. You could see it, right? Oh well, that's it. That internal dice roll check was very, very brutal. I explained precisely the internal dice roll system today. It's very, very, very good. It involves a lot of variables, and it's amazing. So far, my impressions with this one. Well, if you played it, you must think that. Well, you said that it's a good game. For me, this one looks and plays amazing. It's like Dragon Age Origins. It's like Dragon Age Origins. I love Dragon Age Origins, and this one definitely hits that spot. Precisely, a viewer was also mentioning to me over at YouTube the other day about the yes, I have it at the maximum and it didn't work. Okay, what are you gonna do? Maybe if I also improve this one, it would work in the future. All right, we'll have it ready for next time. It's amazing. Yeah, I know about the Drakensang Online the other precisely the other day as I was uploading it to my walkthrough of this one. I saw it is more like Diablo. It's isometric action RPG. They changed the genre in that game. They changed the genre. Oh yes. The other day, if you're well, we have all of the 3 votes, people, by now, huh? We can go back and precisely get the town guard, the mayor's approval, and go back to the town guard and attack the big bad ogres that are attacking the town. It's absolutely, the viewer was mentioning to me that it's absolutely beautiful, precisely, and I told him precisely that it's because older games like this applied filters. Nowadays, modern games don't apply filters in that sense. This one has kind of like a goldish filter to it that is very, very beautiful. All right, I have fulfilled all of the tasks pretty much. Indeed, the stolen miniatures, very well. Battle of Oakencast will surely be relieved. Well then, take the town guard with my blessing and smoke this troublesome bunch of marauders out. What else? Yes, well, we already have all of the votes, and we can leave it for next time because it's been 4 hours. Sorry, Warzone, AK, if that you just arrived when I was finishing pretty much 4 hours. Sorry, but well, if you would like to watch the VOD, then I covered all of the intrinsic internal dice roll systems of the game and the comparison with Dungeons and Dragons 3.5 and all of the story that we did today, people. So it was a very long stream. We analyzed and compared both systems one by one, and then of course we got into the internal dice roll system as I promised that we would analyze today as part of the end game gameplay mechanics of the game. Let me do 2 backups just in case and finish it. Alright people, thanks from the bottom of my heart to Twitch followers and Discord members, always from the bottom of my heart, to new YouTube subscribers, especially thanks to the 76th YouTube subscriber, from the bottom of my heart, and anyone who might have taken the time to watch this as a YouTube VOD or a Twitch VOD in the future. Thanks to all of you. So, see you all on Thursday when we will continue with there we go, with Star Wars: The Old Republic. Pretty much, we'll continue with Star Wars: The Old Republic. I have a new build to show you. We'll do some PvP. We'll do some. No, first we'll do some a lot of story, and then we'll get to the different the story, the PvP, and then we have to finish the server legacy transfer. We have to do all of that. And bring my Juggernaut as well. I have some interesting things to test, and also the crew skills. I've been working on that. People, it's been a pleasure. Hope you had a great day. Hope you enjoyed the analysis, and see you all in the next one. See you all on Thursday. Special thanks to Discord members and followers. You always encourage me to continue showcasing all of these forgotten gems that certainly deserved much more praise back in the day. And I will read the message on Thursday if I can log out and log in of the account. See you all on Thursday, people. Have a great week. A great Wednesday, pretty much. See you all on Thursday.